Hey guys, so I am using my mom's or my dad's camera or whatever it's called. Where's the remote? Well, that's depressing. Hold on a second. Found it. Anyway, okay. Anywho, alright, so I'm going to do Skimbleshanks because I'm going to be Skimbleshanks for one of the shows, so I wanted to do it real quick, and I figured I should show you guys just and maybe see what you guys think, how it turns out. Yeah, alright, so let's get started. Same supplies as always, that never changes. And since I'm using this camera, you'll see better, and yes, I know my room is a mess. Ignore all that back there and over there. I'm cleaning it this weekend, I promise. Anyway, again, I have to take off my makeup because I just came back from like a wedding reception or something. Anyway, so that has to happen. Again, I'm using Neutrogena. I like Neutrogena. They're a good brand. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna take off my makeup. Yeah. Once again, as I will say in every video, make sure that you have put on moisturizer. Okay, so again, brushes. Since you have a better camera, you can see it better. Brushes, Ben Nye, the stuff I swear by. So I suggest getting it. And then more Ben Nye. I suggest getting this too. Anyway, bowl of water, and if you have, oh crap. Anyway, if you have a eyeshadow palette, mostly just for girls though. Anyway, okay, so let's get started. Alright, first things first. He has an all-over orange face, except for a couple marks here. So I'm gonna mark the white with a thin brush, so that I know that this is where I have to stop with the orange, and above it I will mark the orange. So, taking my white, dipping the brush in water. Obviously. And he doesn't have like normal. He only has it under the eyes. How far down is it? This is my first time doing this. Hmm. Give me a second. That shouldn't give me that shadow anymore. Yay! There you go. I have light. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted. Anyway, so from under the eye, where did I put the... So unorganized. So white under the eyes. And this is just a basic outline. These lines will for sure not be there when you actually start painting. Can you see that? Or is the light? Oh. Would you look at that? Okay, so I just basically drew lines. There. Anyway, so that was pretty easy. And then over it, I'm going to take the orange over it. How? I'll take the orange and do that just under it. Now, I think it's orange. Well, the problem with sometimes is that the orange doesn't really show up. So I'm gonna make it more brown, more like a light brown. My light brown actually looks like a orange. Dang it. Sorry. I forgot something. Guys, I'm doing this like on the fly. I haven't done this one before. There we go. Sorry. So anyway, I just outlined where the white is. And now I am going to go in with my brown-ish, orange-ish color. Here, I'll show you. This one. I don't know if you can see that. That one right there. I hope you can see that. I don't really bother going on the nose anymore because it's gonna get covered up. Look at the lighting in here. It's pretty bad. You know what? I need that light. I'll turn it off to show you guys, because I know it casts kind of a shadow.
With a look of surprise, as much as to say, well now, how about that? Do I actually see with my own very eyes a man who's not heard?
Again, you are going to color in your eyebrows, as always. And this time your eyebrows will not be white. It'll make it easier on you if you just go the way your natural hair goes on your eyebrows. Believe me, it'll make your life easier. You know what? I'm thinking I should move the camera to that side. Let's try that, shall we? This is gonna be a little shaky. How's that? This is my only problem. There we go. That works. Where did I put this? Okay. Anyway. Again, it will go down all the way to your neck, but the problem with doing that is I don't want to use up makeup right now. There. Okay. That's pretty equal, and again, you can always go back in. Take another cosmetic wedge. By the way, I'm just using generic cosmetic wedges. I don't even know where I got them from. Just cosmetic wedges. Now you're gonna go in with the white. And do your nose. And this. And don't worry about smudging these lines because it doesn't matter. I still have lipstick on. Whatever. Again, let me reiterate. Guys' lips are white.
Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball. Jellicle cats come out tonight. Jellicle cats come one, come all. The Jellicle moon is shining.
I'll just blot out
Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball. Jellicle cats
all those harsh edges.
Jellicle cats come one, come all. The Jellicle moon is shining bright.
Again,
Jellicles come to the Jellicle
it's okay if it's messy right now,
cats sneak
because you're gonna go back in and edit it with the brown.
all rejoice. And the Jellicle leader will soon appear and make what is known as the Jellicle choice. When old Deuteronomy just before dawn, through a silence you feel you could cut with a knife, announces the cat
Okay.
who can now be reborn and come back to a different Jellicle life. For
Now,
waking up
you're going to color the eyebrows. So you're going to need a brush like this.
and Jellicles ask,
You're gonna go in with the same, with that brown,
will it be?
and color the eyebrows. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Eyebrows are really hard to color, especially if you have really thick ones or really like dark. So don't really worry about it, but it'll just fade it a little bit, and that's really just the goal. Okay, so next, what did I do? There's. So after this, you're gonna go in with black. So you're going to need, where's my reliable little black one? There it is. So this shape like this with black. Because now you're going to do the nose and such. So nose.
I have a Gumby cat and smooth and flat. She sits and sits and sits and sits, and that's what makes a Gumby cat. That's what makes a Gumby cat.
But when the day's hustle and bustle is done, then the Gumby cat's work is but hardly begun. She thinks that the cockroaches need employment to prevent them from idle and want to destroy them.
Okay, now bring it down, and Skimbleshanks is a male. So we go all the way down.
With a purpose in life and a good deed to do. And she's even created a Beatles tattoo.
And now, triangle. You're gonna bring the lines.
Thank you, my dears.
Okay.
If you offer me pheasant, I'd rather have grouse. If you put me
Ah.
in a house, I would much prefer a flat. If you put me in a flat, then I'd rather have a house. If you set me on a mouse,
Okay.
then I only want a rat.
Now for the
If you
ducks.
set me on a rat, then I'd rather touch a mouse. And there isn't any need for me to shout it.
Now for eyebrows.
And there's no doing anything about
Same brush.
it. Oh, will you let me in? Then I wanna go out. I'm always on the wrong side of every door. As soon as I'm at home, then I like to get about. I like to lie in the bureau drawer, but I make such a fuss if I can't get out. And there isn't any need for you to doubt it. And there's no doing anything about it.
The Rotunda is a curious beast.
My disobliging ways are a matter of a habit. If you offer me fish, then I always want to feast. When there isn't any fish,
Okay.
then I want to eat rat. If you offer me cream, then
I really don't like how that white is, but you guys get the idea. It's really annoying. Anyway.
right up to my ears if you put it away on a lot of shelf.
Again, you're going to do black, but this time you're changing brushes. This time you're going to use something a little bit thicker because you're going to be doing stripes. So again, with the black, you know what? Never mind. I was going to just pop it out, but apparently that's not working. Okay. His stripes, he has 3 here. I like that. I like it. I'll keep it. It's amazing how mistakes can actually help. Anyway. Got some there. Just kind of got them all along the sides. Just got some on the bottom. It works. Okay, now for eyeliner. And I'm thinking for him, as far as eyes, I would just do a orange. And just cover the entire lid with orange. So I don't know if you can see on this palette, but this orange right there is the orange I'm going to be using. If it was a girl, I'd be using levels of orange, like shades. But a guy, you don't need that. Now, when I'm going to be doing this on the actual stage, there will be, you will be using primer, and that'll make the eyeshadows darker, and it'll stay on longer. Now he has a kind of a traditional cat eye, so that's what I'm going to go for. I would screw up there. Now, there you can tell a difference when you're taking the cat eye and you're either going in this way or you're going down there. And for most of the guys, it happens to be going down, or anytime it's an entire eye, it tends to be going down. So just keep that in mind. Now one side's thicker than the other. In that case, I'd just edit it and make it equal. But anyway, so I think that's it for Skimble. It looks like it. So Skimble is really, really simple. I like him. He's one of my favorite cats, mostly because he, sorry for this movement so much, but mostly because he's, you know, he's got a nice personality. I really like his personality. I think he's just a really cool cat. you know, besides that, he's just, I don't know why this is, sorry. Whatever. Anyway, alright, so yeah, he's just one of my favorite cats, definitely. I think he's really, he's caring, I think. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to do Demeter because I have someone who's requesting Demeter, like, so much. So, I'm going to do Demeter next. And then, requests, comment below, like it, subscribe, be amazing, hair. Anyway, alright, so I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the night and the rest of the weekend. Bye, guys.